Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I am on the desktop again. So that means, what am I doing? I am reading my old fanfiction again, and we're gonna read the next two chapters because why not? So I'm just gonna get on to it. So we're just gonna do it. All right. First, I will introduce myself. I am Ayana McCoy. I'm an indie author, singer-songwriter, and I used to write Wattpad stories, fan fictions, and other things back when I was in high school. So this is one of the stories that I'm reading. It's called The Things I Couldn't Say. It's a Jimin and Jungkook fan fiction. So, it says I'm not logged in, which is fine. I'm just not gonna log in. It's fine. We're just gonna read it here without logging in. So let's get started. We're reading whatever number chapter this is because I didn't number any of the chapters. Chapter 6, Sarani. So we're just introducing a new character. You should totally watch the videos before this if you have no idea what's going on. Because I promise you, you probably don't have any idea what's going on if you didn't watch the videos before. And it's been a while, so. Anyway, let's go. I'm losing my voice, by the way, so I'm sorry if I sound a little crusty dusty. And I keep looking over at my little camera because I just want to see myself because I don't know, the lighting looks kind of crazy. So I don't know, man. I don't know, but let's go. It is in Hayren's POV. Oh, so you're working with Jimin? I said. That was a relief that she was only working with him. Yes, we're working on a collab together, Sarani said. You're a lucky girl. Dating a guy like Jimin isn't easy for girls like you. Was that supposed to be a compliment? I felt a bit offended about what she said. I was beginning to question why she had Jim's phone in the first place. We should meet somewhere tomorrow, she said. I'll go down to Busan. Why should I asked. Why would she want to meet me? My jealousy was getting out of hand. Come on, I just want to be your friend. I'll see you tomorrow. She then hung up quickly. After that, I really needed to talk to Jimin. I was confused about a lot of things, but I couldn't ask. If he would just call me. T, I guess. I don't know, man. I had the same critiques that I had last time reading it, so I don't know. We're just reading. We're just trucking on through. We're just gonna stop when I have a reaction to something. Okay, anyway. Later that day, I was sitting on my couch watching dramas and drinking my favorite wine. I was in an all-time slump. I couldn't stop thinking about that Sarani girl. Why did she want to meet me? And that sideways compliment she gave me, dating a guy like Jimin isn't easy for girls like me. What did she mean by that? Did she know what I looked like? Or did Jimin talk about me to her? This really bothered me. Who is she to say that? My phone suddenly went off, interrupting my thoughts. It was Jimin. Hopefully it was really him this time. I answered the phone. Hey Ren, I missed you, I heard Jimin say. Hey, Jimin, I said, how's work going? Everything is so well. We might even finish this week. Everything's so well. Why did you say it like that? This is really weird. So good. I don't know, man. Let's keep reading. I could tell that he was happy by the tone of his voice. Jimin, can I ask you a question? I wanted to know something, but it might be weird to ask. Yeah, what is it? I took a deep breath and ran my fingers through my hair. Do you think Sarani is prettier than me? When I said it out loud, I felt stupid. Of course you're prettier. Why would you ask something like that? I honestly have no idea. Maybe I drank too much. I said, I should go to sleep. Jimin agreed with me and we both got off the phone. When I hung up, I turned off the TV and went to my bedroom. I guess I was worried for no reason. Jimin wouldn't just leave me like that. It's not like him to do something like that. See, I don't like why I said like that twice, like that, like that. Yeah, but anyway, let's keep going. The next day, Sarani and I met at a local cafe. In person, she was even prettier. She had great fashion sense, too. I looked down at my plain outfit. Hey, Ren, it's nice to finally meet you, Sarani said as we sat down at a table. Why did you want to meet me exactly? I asked, taking a sip of my coffee. Sarani smiled. I wanted to see what my competition looks like. Oh, oh, oh. Even though I'm instead of reading it out loud, that's crazy to say. That's so crazy to say, dude. I was surprised. What did she mean by competition? Did she say I wasn't pretty? Competition for what? I said. For Jimin, of course. I think I like him. I'd be better for Jimin than you, anyways. You should let me have him. Ronnie still had that polite smile on her face. She made it sound as she was asking to buy something from me. No, this is actually crazy work. What was I thinking when I wrote this, bro? 'Cause, like, this is crazy. This is so crazy. Like, girl, the audacity is frying me so bad. Anyway, I'm sorry, but it won't be that easy. Jimin and I are very happy together, I said, standing up. I wasn't going to talk to her anymore. Just remember this, Hayron. I always get what I want, she said as I was leaving. What a joke. What a two-faced person. I really had to keep my guard up now. Yeah, girl, period. Clock it. I don't know what I'm talking about, bro. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so we're back in Hannah's point of view. So, yeah. Since we didn't have class today, Jungkook invited me out to the movies. The movie wouldn't start until the afternoon, so I had all morning to figure out what to wear. I don't know why I was having a hard time. It wasn't like it was a date or anything. I think it's a date. I think it's because it's a date. I think it's because it's a date. After a while, I just decided to wear something casual but cute. I got a text from Jungkook that he was outside my house waiting for me. I hurried out and saw Jungkook standing in front of a red motorcycle. You have a motorcycle? I said in surprise. Yeah, it's just something I have for special occasions, he said, tossing me a helmet. If I had known he was driving a motorcycle, I would have worn pants. Good thing my skirt had shorts under it. Jungkook put his helmet on and got on the bike. I got on after him. When he started driving, I reflexively wrapped my arms around his waist. He was going pretty fast. My chest was against his back, and I think my heart was pounding. I looked over Jungkook's shoulder and saw that his ears were as red as a fresh apple. See, like, I just feel like I could have described this longer, made it slower, made it more romantical, make it more heart beating, heart pounding. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyway, let's keep going. It wasn't much longer before we got to the theater. Jungkook parked, and we both walked into the building. Sorry. We were going to watch an action movie. We got our popcorn and took our seats. The movie was starting. During the movie, I had a hard time paying attention. I never realized how cute Jungkook was. He suddenly turned to look at me, and we made eye contact. I quickly looked away and ate some popcorn. I rested my hand on the armrest between us. After a few minutes, the movie was ending. I didn't understand what happened because I wasn't paying attention. The last few seconds of the movie, Jungkook moved his hand over and tried to touch mine. I moved my hand away and stood up. That was a good movie, right? I said. Yeah. Jungkook stood up also and followed me out of the theater. The day wasn't over yet, but I could feel the awkward atmosphere that was surrounding both of us. Why was he acting weird around me all of a sudden? It was making me feel uneasy. I decided not to say anything about it though. Instead of going home, we decided to go to the park. Any luck with the song? I asked. Jungkook looked at me. Oh, I finished it, he said. Why didn't you let me add something in? I actually wanted to write a song too. I had an idea in the middle of the night and I didn't want to wake you. You can sing the song if you want. Okay, but you have to sing it with me, I said, holding out my hand so he could shake it. Jungkook took my hand. It's a deal. Okay, I feel like we speed running the Hana and can I read the next chapter? Okay, the Hana and Jungkook thing. Like, look at this Jungkook game. This is so cringe, guys. I'm literally gonna take myself out. I'm gonna go. I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. It's so embarrassing. Anyway, we're still on Hana's POV because I guess we're moving forward the Jungkook and Hana plots, their romance together. I feel like it's moving kind of fast, but I don't know. I haven't read most of that. I don't know. Why would Jungkook try to hold her hand? Like, that's so weird to me. I don't know. But we're just going to keep reading and we're going to finish this chapter and the video will be over. And I can talk about all my thoughts then. But yeah, no, this old Jungkook gif is frimy. But anyway, the chapter is called Your Smile. Ah, what that mean? Anyway, what's this star? Anyway, Hana's POV. To be honest, this was the first time I've sung in front of anyone. Not that I was shy about it, it's just that people never asked me to, and I liked playing classical instruments more than singing. Jungkook is a singer, so I know his voice will be way better than mine. That made me a bit nervous. You'll be fine, Jungkook said with a smile. I'm sure you sing perfectly. That compliment made my heart flutter. What is wrong with me? Why was I even nervous about singing in front of the class? All the students were going to anyway. There was nothing to be nervous about. While all the other students performed their song, I fiddled with my small violin necklace. That necklace was my good luck charm. I've had it since I first started playing the violin. Hayden gave it to me before my first performance. I remember it like it was yesterday. Flashback! Oh, that was so loud. I'm so sorry. Oh, here we go. Flashback that I don't know really. Okay, let's go. I was 9 years old and really nervous about messing up. I had a violin solo in the middle of the song and I was afraid I'd mess up. Okay, repeat yourself here. Hana, you'll do just fine, Hayden said, patting my head. You practiced hard for this. She was only a little older than me and I looked up to her. Are you sure? What if I make a mistake? I said, holding my violin close to me. Here, I got something for you. Hayden dug into her pocket and pulled out a silver charm necklace that had a small violin as a charm. It was so pretty. She put it around my neck with a smile on her face. If you ever feel nervous, remember that this violin will bring you luck, she said. I smiled and hugged her. Thanks to that, I no longer felt nervous. The lights on the stage were turning on and it was time for me to perform. I'll do my best, I said as Hayden left to go back to her seat. The curtains opened, revealing all the kids on stage. I took a deep breath and thought about the necklace. The performance was going well and it was getting closer to my violin solo. When it was my time for my solo, I looked at the crowd as I played. Hayden was smiling at me in the audience. Her thumbs were up, giving me proud looks. That day was the day I realized I loved music. I wanted to continue playing the violin. Okay. Oh, I don't feel like that had anything to do. I mean, I guess it had something to do with her liking music and stuff, but I don't know. We're gonna make that a little deeper. I don't know. It was cute though. Anyway, back to real life forward time. It was our turn to perform my song. The whole class was looking forward to this because Jungkook wrote it. We went to the front of the classroom and Jungkook introduced the song. I was so nervous my hands were shaking, so I kept them clenched at my sides. Jungkook must have noticed because he held my hand. My heart jumped when his hand touched mine. His hand was warm and assured me for some reason. Now it was time to sing. With Jungkook's reassurance, I wasn't nervous anymore. We performed the song well. When we finished, the whole class applauded us. Jungkook and I went back to our seats. I can't speak. Like, what's going on with me today? I'm just so tired, guys. Anyway, after class, a random student came up to us. You and her girlfriend are so cute, she said to Jungkook. We both glanced at each other and then looked back at the girl. She's not my girlfriend. We're just friends, Jungkook said. For some reason, it hurt when he said that. But why? I knew we were just friends. He probably still had feelings for Hayden. I couldn't help but be jealous. Hayden is such a great person that I couldn't compete. After school, Jungkook and I went to the park. We were on the swings, only moving a little. Your voice was amazing, Jungkook said. It wasn't that great, I said, feeling my face heat up. Who would have known that a compliment would make my heart beat like this? No, I've never heard anything like it. You should become a singer, Jungkook said, swinging a little. I smiled. I never thought I was that great, but Jungkook apparently thought so. It got quiet. I didn't know what else to say. My mind wandered back to when he held my hand. Did he do that to calm my nerves, or was there another reason? I wanted to ask, but I didn't want to at the same time. Why was Jungkook on my mind this way? All these questions made me realize something. I had feelings for Jungkook. See, like this is what I'm saying about it moving too fast. Like, oh my God, slow down, girl. You caught feelings that quick. You literally said no. And like the chapter before this was like, no, it's never gonna happen. Like the chapter before the chapter before. Yeah, anyway. Back to Haren's POV. We got a long way. Oh, it's not that long. Okay, we got a ways to go. So I'm just gonna get to reading. So we're at Haren's POV again. I got a message from Jim saying that he was coming back to Basan to film the music video with Sarani. I didn't like the idea that Sarani was going to be with Jimin. It wasn't too long ago when she said I was her competition. It didn't help when that she was much prettier than me. I know Jimin told me that I'm pretty and I shouldn't worry about Sarani, but I couldn't help it. Jungkook wanted me to meet him at the cafe so we could spend some time together. At the cafe, Jimin was so happy to see me that he hugged me tightly. I missed you so much, Jimin said, pulling away from the hug. I'm glad you're finally back. It wasn't as fun here without you, I said as we found a table to sit at. Jimin and I talked about many things. It was great getting to see him again. Suddenly, Jimin's phone, why is phone capitalized like that? That's weird. Phone started to ring. Jimin took it off his pocket and answered it. Come to the set right now? He said. Okay, I'll be there in 5 minutes. Jimin then hung up. He sighed and stood up. The director wants to start making the video right now, Jimin said. You can come with me if you want. Sure, this will be fun, I said, standing up. Jimin and I walked to the video set holding hands. When we got there, Sarani greeted us. I frowned at her, but she kept her little fake smile. Oh, Jimin, I see you brought your girlfriend with you, Sarani said. We should start filming. Jimin nodded and Sarani left. Here, just wait for me over there, Jimin said, kissing my cheek. He then left to start working. I went over to the snack table and watched Jimin and Sarani. Sarani was too close to Jimin. It didn't help that the song was a romance collab. I'm so tired, guys. This is crazy. They would be a cute couple, don't you think? Someone said to me. She must have been one of the set designers. Actually, he's my boyfriend, I said awkwardly. Oh, I didn't know, she said. Sarani seems to like him. You better be careful. She walked away with a plate of fruit. She was right. If I don't do something, Sarani could steal away Jimin's heart. She was definitely pretty enough, and Jimin probably doesn't know about her evil side. Evil is crazy, bro. I mean, I guess. Me taking somebody's man is kind of crazy. I don't know. Evil, though. I don't know. If your man can be taken, is he really your man, you know? That's all I'm saying. I waited, and after a few hours or so, they were finished filming for the day. I approached Sarani when she was away from Jimin. Then I pulled her aside. I see what you're trying to do, and it won't work, I said, crossing my arms. Sarani smirked. I'm just trying to get what I want. I told you this before. I want Jimin, she replied. You may be spoiled and rich, but you can't have Jimin, I said. What makes you think Jimin will stay with you? Before I could respond to that, Jimin came over to us. Hey, Ren, there you are, he said, grabbing my arm. We should go home. See you tomorrow, Sarani. Jimin took me away from the video set. I was confused. Why did he suddenly grab my arm and drag me away? Did he hear the conversation? We stopped walking when we got near the park. Jimin sighed and I sat down on the bench. I hesitantly sat down next to him. Jimin, I really don't like Sarani, I said. Maybe it was the best for me to tell him the truth. Jimin looked at me. Why do you say that? Jimin asked. Well, Sarani really likes you. She's pretty, talented, and perfect, I said. You'd probably be better off dating her. It hurt to say out loud. Hey, Ren, what are you talking about? Jimin said, standing up. I don't like Sarani. I love you. This is so cringe, guys. I'm literally fighting for my life right now reading this. I'm really fighting for my life. You see the things I do for you guys? If anybody's here enjoying this video series, please comment below that you're enjoying it, because I am fighting for my life a little bit, because this is so bad. This is so bad. Anyway, let me finish the last paragraph. I looked up at him with wide eyes. What did he just say? Did you just say you love me? I asked. Jimin leaned down closer to me and our lips were almost touching. I love you, Hayren, he said once more before kissing me. My heart leaped from those words. It felt great to have Jimin return my feelings. I knew he liked me as a girlfriend, but I didn't know he was in love with me. I ran my fingers through Jimin's hair as we kissed. I've never been this happy in my life. Wow. Okay, can you let me press the next chapter? Okay. Oh my god, that was so cute. That was so cute and so cringe, and I want to. It's so cringe. It's so cringe. And we still got more to go. We got more to go. Look at that. So much more. It's below me on this big camera, but we got so much more to go. And we got special stories, which I don't know if I'll read them, but they're there. Anyway, the next chapter is why. Oh no, is it gonna get worse? I think bad things are gonna happen. Oh, but look at Jimmy. He's so cute. He's so cute. But anyway, that is all the chapters I'm gonna read for this video. And yeah. Okay, anyway, guys, that is it for this video. I hope it wasn't too boring. I kind of just ran through and read. I didn't have very much reactions. But I don't know, we'll see. Maybe when the story gets a little deeper, we'll have more reactions and stuff. But yeah, anyway, if you're enjoying this series, please let me know in the comments because honestly, this is so hard for me to read. It's like so embarrassing. So let me know, please. Let me know. But anyway, if you like this video, press that like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already, because I will be doing more of this until the story is over. And I might be reading more of my own writing in other videos, but we'll see, we'll see. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video next week, Saturday.